Okay, whatever. So, okay, we're back to streaming, I think. Funny, I open YouTube and the first thing that shows up is a courier video about Elon Musk crashing out about the Odyssey, which is just really funny. If you haven't, go see the Odyssey. It actually really is fantastic. I went to see it on Sunday, and it was great. It was just, I don't know. I really I really did enjoy like every moment of it. There was nothing in the movie that should not have been there. So it was really great. Anyway, let's go back to our thing here. So we got target positions, right? Visualize target positions. Yeah, but this is just the target positions, calculated positions. You get target positions. It's funny that the get target positions is only used 4 times. You probably can't see it because it's okay. I'll put it up here. So it's used 4 times. And I don't even know where it would be. Okay, so what about target move positions then? Target move positions. Set target move positions. Set target move positions. That's up here. Set target move position scale. Set, okay, so the target move positions are used much more. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the target positions. This variable that's right here. And I'm gonna switch it. See, this is target position. This isn't even, this is inside the function. This is like this is this. This is the variable of the function, so that's not even the thing. Get target positions, clear. Visualize target positions. Is it just used for visualization? I don't think so. But I don't know. That's what bugs me about this. What is this function? Calculate positions. Target positions go over here. I don't know if you can hear it. The rain is pretty heavy this morning in Chiang Mai, so that's fun. Could this not be just a local variable? Like, I don't know why this has to be a thing, like a real thing. Okay, let me just find references by name. Yeah. Let's get target position. That's a function. That's not the real thing. Assign target positions to units. Okay, where are we? Find references by name. Assign target positions to units. So these are the positions. That's just a variable to input into the thing. Over here, all of these are this target position is this target position, so that's that. Find references, get target positions. Target positions, okay. Visualize target positions. So we clean that up. Yeah, but even this is turning on. This is visualize target position and it returns in here. That's the one I'm gonna have to, okay, so yeah, this is the problem with bad nomenclature. Return node for visualize target positions. Okay, I really want to know. Assign attack positions to units, but then we assign it to target move positions. That's kind of dumb, isn't it? So whatever the target positions might be here, we are visualizing them here, and that's all inside the function. Like this positions, that's a local variable, right? Positions to visualize. This is the entry, and this is the positions to visualize. Okay. So the target positions again. I'm pretty sure this one. And this one. So we got target position. Calculate positions. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna say calculated positions. I'm gonna do this. Is that how we do local variables? I don't know. Array, and that's transforms. So I'm gonna plug that in here. Get calculated positions, and then I'm gonna just return it right here. Okay. And now we got rid of 2 of these uses. Let's do some more. Get target positions and clear them. But I don't know if we ever even load them. What if we just not clear them at all? What will happen? Let's keep that in there. Get target positions. That's no longer a thing. Okay, and this one, get target positions. That's read the value of variable target positions. That's this though, right? Target positions, variables, target positions, yes. That's the function input, okay. Anywhere else? Get target positions, oh, and it's not here, and we turn this into a local variable. So if I remove target positions now, we should be able to delete them and the game should run. There's a mosquito around here. God damn it. Tried to kill him and I didn't. So, well, I need to set up the mosquito trap in this room. Well, okay, so what are we doing now? Now we're compiling everything and playing the game. And when we play the game, so visualizing positions doesn't work for like when I press space, but it's not, I don't think it's connected to that. So like it works, but it also doesn't. I think that has something to do with the frame rate being what it is. So, okay, so this still works. That's fine. Okay, so we removed the positions and we're gonna say target move positions. We're gonna put it here. So we got positions and target move position, that's fine. Formation, top left position, default soldier area. I think these would be more like default unit size, unit manager, components. Okay. We're gonna say that we are going to let's create a different category. It should be a category that says like everything that's above the unit. So superiors, let's call them that, superiors. That's the unit manager, unit owner, team. I don't know if team is the right thing to be here. Whatever. Enemy units to attack. Should soldiers scan? I don't think this should be in here anymore. Do we have a lot of? Yeah, should soldiers scan is not used at all. Delete is selected. Status is running. That is actually used. Okay, so we're gonna say basic info. That's gonna be the ID, the name, the size, and the soldiers. Actually, that's pretty basic info. Default unit size. Default unit size is a weird thing. I'm not sure if I want it here, but I'll just keep it here for now. And we're gonna have another for like unit health and stuff. That's gonna be unit HP. We already have that category, so I'm gonna put it up there. Start health, unit health. Now I'm gonna add this here too. So I'm gonna say default unit size is selected. That's also info status. The status will eventually be removed. Enemy units to attack. We're gonna say, okay, let's put that in here for now. So we've got some stuff here. Trigger enemy unit movement, find references. Yeah, so the unit movement is now triggered via the assigned target. Yeah, this is something that I will probably have to rethink quite a bit because I don't want see, here's the thing. So we're gonna say, let's say make state tree event, send state tree event, and then we also send all of this here. So here's the thing, unit halt should, if let's say we're moving, right? We should go immediately to idle. This is the kind of thing that like I need to wrap my head around, because I'm sending a command from the unit that says unit halt. So I want everybody to stop. I want the, you know, I want the unit to stop. I want the unit to stop, which means call trigger unit movement. See, this is the kind of thing that just drives me nuts. So I think if I send the event to the unit, that should be enough. I should be able to say, hey, unit halt. And then, okay, let me get the, let me get rid of these, because these are currently not very useful. Okay. So on this transition, right? It says that the idle only happens if all soldiers are idle. But I don't think it will work right now, right? So if I get some soldiers, get them to move, and then press T, which is the halt command. See, now that won't do anything. I'm pretty sure the state tree of the unit tries to switch to idle, but it can't. I wonder if the unit could send a command. You know, there could be a task that says, oh, what is this, moving? I don't know if I can make a task that says, you know, the unit should tell all of its soldiers to stop. And if they stop, we can move to idle. And I would want to do it without having to do this, because this is a little insane. Because this basically says, for every soldier, whatever your position is, that's your target position. And then I trigger movement, which basically means you know, that they move to the position that has been assigned to them, which is right here, right? So I get their position, and then I assign it as their target position, and then with the call unit movement, this one trigger. It says, okay, move to whatever the target move position is, which is your position, so then they stop. That's how I've been doing it, but it's also not, it's probably not all that correct. So trigger unit movement to attack. Yeah. And attack order, move to location. Yeah, see, it's kind of the okay. Well, let's figure it out. Trigger unit movement to attack. Let's see, and this is the same thing basically. So I get the new position, and I say trigger unit movement to attack, which then handles this, but also trigger unit movement to attack. Where is it? I assign, okay, this is assign target positions. And when I call it, even before that, I've assigned the enemy unit, attack enemy unit. See, this is also pointlessly complicated. So the strategy controller assigns the enemy unit, right? And we go into the enemy unit and say attack enemy unit, and then we give all these commands. And it's just send state tree event. Okay. Let's fix movement first. Okay. Let's fix movement. Let's get rid of this trigger. For unit movement, okay. So we have the move actor. It reads the target move position, which would be okay. So if it reads the target move position and it's set actor rotation. Why am I setting actor rotation and then calling trigger unit movement? Okay, let's try to not trigger unit movement. I'm really curious as to whether if I set new coordinates, the units will keep moving. And they will not start moving, that's the problem. Assign target positions to units. This is a normal function that here we go. Interact click. We did not hit an enemy. And there is just one. So that's just this. Okay. Otherwise, oh, we're using the same function, but we just have to loop through different units that we are selecting, which is fine. So instead of when we're completed over here, what is the thing that triggers the soldier's movement? Move to actor. Okay, so from idle, we go. Okay, from idle, we can either go to soldier fight or soldier wait to fight. Okay, what about the unit itself? Unit from idle, move to attack, move. Okay, moving. And if we enter move, okay. So we should call the state tree. State tree, send state tree event. Make state tree event. And the tag would be unit move. So this way, this way, we could technically, this is the thing, rewind debugger, I think. Start recording to debug. Okay, so I actually wanted the unit itself, not the soldier. Unit, this is unit one, home. 0 unit 1. This is unit 1. And take control. Let's say unit 1. VP unit 1. Start recording. Let's see. Okay, let's try again. VP. Unit 1. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but that's fine. Okay. So why does it keep giving me from scene selection? It keeps giving me unit C1. That's not what I want. Edit PP unit 1. No. Okay. I don't know why it only debugs whatever it wants to debug. That's very strange. But for now, I don't really need it. What I do need is yeah, whatever. Tasks. So I think when I call the move, I should also send for every soldier that we have here. I should send a state tree event for each of the soldier that this unit owns and tell them to. And that way, I don't know. This confuses me, and I only have 10 more minutes, so I really wish I had more time in the mornings, but it really is kind of just not very helpful. Okay. So let's keep going. This is if anybody's watching this, you will probably not have fun at all because I'm very confused as to what I should be doing. I don't have any tasks here, right? Unit move to attack, unit on idle, unit blah blah blah. Okay, no, we don't have that. Okay. Hmm. I'm reading up on the state trees on the tablet here. Signal delivery. Yeah. Hmm. Apparently, there's something called the mass entity and the mass state tree, but I don't know if this is what I want. Okay, so it says here I should not use the state tree itself as a top level dispatcher that iterates over soldiers and send commands. Arguably, that's not what I'm doing, though. I am still sending the command from the whatever, from the controller. And it's just that the unit is dispatching that to the soldier. Hmm. Well, no, I have to. I want to read about mass state tree now. Give me mass. Oops. Mass state tree. Oh my God. What the hell is a mass state tree? Mass AI, mass crowd, state tree with custom character. Hmm. Okay. Oops, sorry. Where's the mute button? Yeah. Because I really just want to see what it looks like. Where's the, like show me the end result or something. Yeah, but I'm not really doing this. What the fuck is it with the 144? Do videos even still get at 144? What the hell? I see, this is not something I want. Like, I feel like this is for, like, independent crowd, but I don't want a crowd. I need my characters to move in sync, so this is not for me. Because then I should probably say, hey, assign target positions to units, and for each soldier, I should say, get this move position and trigger moving. So that could be a function of the soldier himself. You know what I mean? So probably I should do that. Probably I should get the soldier. So the soldiers do have a function in here somewhere that says handle move order st. Yeah. Handle move order state tree. That's the one that I am using right here. Unit movement. So when the unit moves, but instead of triggering that, I could just say, because this function is only called when we trigger unit movement, and I'm trying to remove trigger unit movement. So let's try it this way. Let's try. We're gonna add here an input that says new target position. I'm gonna say transform, and we're gonna say set this. And then we're going to send a state tree event. Soldier move. And the soldier move means that it will read the target move position and move there. Send a state tree position. So instead of doing this, we could do handle move order state tree. Okay, we're gonna get this in here and we're gonna loop that into here. And when it's all said and done, we're gonna say actually this also this could be called before. That doesn't really matter. Okay, let's try this. Funnily enough, this should also then work for the halt function. Okay, let me actually just call the halt function unit HP commands unit halt. I have an idea. If target branch, we're gonna say equal. This is equal nothing. This is just undefined. Or maybe we could just say is valid. We'll see. If it is, okay, hold on. Is not valid, no. Is valid, is not valid, is empty. That's string set map, no. Is valid. Is valid, shared image. Okay. Is valid. We don't have that. Okay, so we do have to compare it to is not equal. Not equal. There we go. God damn it. Equal. Nearly equal. That's okay. Let's try this then. Make transform from axes, sure. Yeah, that should work technically. If it's almost equal, then we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna say set new target position. If it's equal, then we have to, instead of doing this, we have to say get current position, get actor transform. Okay, sure. And set that, and if it's not equal, nearly equal. If it's nearly equal 0, actually that's wrong. Equal, because yeah. If it's not equal to that, then we actually have a position, and then we have to set that position. God damn it. Go false, and we set it in here. What this should do is it should just say, hey, handle move order st, but we have no position for you, and we don't have to get your position for every element. We just have to tell you that there is no position. This is empty. And because it's empty, you're gonna just halt. Let's see if that works. Let's see if this compiles. This compiles. Okay, let's try. I am not convinced this will work though. Ooh, it works. Okay, now moment of truth. I'm gonna press the T button to stop them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I need to. Wait, why is it on Epic again? I was wondering, like, why is it running so poorly? You know, and this is fucking why. You know. Yeah, now even the debug things are working correctly. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't have the computer to run this on like high details, whatever. But it does work. So, I mean, if I press T, they're gonna stop moving. And I'm hoping that that also means that each soldier, give me a soldier, which is soldier 54, but I actually want the controller 54. There we go. Okay, let's try. So we are moving, yes. Root idle, because we basically finished the moving state finished. And they changed direction and everything. That's great. Okay. And because damn it. And because it's all running through that same function, we should now be able to just do this. Yes. And this, yes. And it all works. That's fucking great. Attack. Yes, there we go. There's a fucking massacre happening. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be happening soon. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with this rewiring. This is actually pretty good because the handle move order is now a useless trigger that we don't need. That nobody needs. Find references. Call unit movement. Yep, so this is not happening. And this is not happening. Call unit movement. And we're gonna remove these as well over time. And I think the return to idle would actually be automatic because when the soldier finishes its move, when the moving is done, go to idle. And then when the soldier comes into idle, he does something fun. Event state is idle. So we're sending a state to the unit saying, oh, I'm idling now. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it for today. I have to go to do some immigration paperwork, which is why I have to cut my morning streaming short. Also, I woke up too late, so cutting it off from both ends, but that's fine. You know, I still did something, and taking a small step is better than not taking any. So there's that. I realized the other day that in the game that I'm trying to recreate, the soldiers aren't actually moved this way. This is how it works on like a regular Total War game, which would just be, you know, just send the soldiers like this, and you can create the formation. However, in Total War Arena, you would have, let's say, like this, and then when you hold the mouse, you only set the direction. So if I actually, you know, it can only be this way, and then depending on where I move the mouse, which direction I drag the mouse, this same formation would drag. So if I drag the mouse to the left, this is what would happen. If I drag the mouse forward, they would just regroup this way. But I can never adjust the size of the formation. And this is something I have to figure out which part I want. I mean, I like, and I spent so much time doing this recalculation. But at the same time, if that's not how the game is played, then I don't know which one I should use. The simplified. I probably will have to program both eventually. So there's that. Anyway, I'm starting to get cold, which is really weird, especially in Thailand. So go figure. Okay, that's it for today. If you decided to watch this, thank you. Yeah, this stream started with me